Hi teachers, I am going to show you how this new, well it's not new, but for you new people this is the new thing that we're doing. It is the Bible app for kids. So we will start the day with, some music, let the kids play, they can do whatever they like. I will have stations set up, and that is, they're supposed to be called Toys with a Purpose. And so there will be a building station, like Legos, or building something. And there will be a role-playing type station, like the Little People with the Noah's Ark, or, anyway, some kind of role-playing toys. There's also a life skills station, like the toy kitchen, or something that goes along with the lesson that's kind of point of it. And then the fourth one is like something with their hands, like fine motor skills, like lacing cards, or little puzzles, something like that uses their brain and motor skills. Another one will have all the time will be a coloring setup, and then every now and then we'll rotate in a sensory thing like Play-Doh, or my favoriteest is this stuff right here. Oh, the kinetic sand. It's so very my favorite. But then the kids don't get to play with it because I'm playing with it. Anyway, so this is basically what we've got. We've got, is that backwards? Maybe I should turn it around. I don't know how to do it. Maybe it'll fix it. Anyway, so we have little Shine. He's our little dude named Shine. You'll learn about him. He's fantastic. So we'll have playtime for a while, and usually I let that go for 15-20 minutes past when church starts, kind of depending on the age, depending on the kids, depending on what you want to do. So then we say, "Oh, kids, it's time to clean up," and then you flip it over. And we move to the cleanup song. Oh, Shine's upside down. That doesn't work. Anyway, so you move to the cleanup song. I am really good at this. We'll just pretend I am. Okay, y'all just bear with me. Okay, so Shine moves over here, and you'll say, "Oh, guys, look at this. We have 6 things we're doing until Mommy and Daddy come back." So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we already did 1. Oh my goodness, you guys, we're moving right along. So then you'll come over here, and I'm going, I ordered new DVD holder booky things, and just gonna roll with that. And so they'll be able to keep all of them safe. So this one is what we're doing first is number 1, our Old Testament. We're gonna start at the very beginning, a very good place to start. I'm on video, Greta. Golly. Okay, so we've got the Old Testament Bible app for kids. Stinky monkey juice. I don't have the cleanup song on there. The cleanup song is on the music videos. Okay, so I will have the cleanup song on your music videos, and we'll just pretend I did it, y'all. Okay, so the icon looks just like this, where everybody puts everything in, and it's time to clean up the room. It's time to get this done soon. Everything has its own place to go. Let's put up our toys and get on with the show. Anyway, so it's like 2 minutes, and the kids rush around and they put everything in bins, put the Legos away, put the stuff, and it's easier because we don't have all the toys out. So they should just be able to put the stuff back where it goes, and work with, I'm going to work with you guys and work with me. We will try to streamline that process by having better storage containers to put stuff in. So if you see something that really is not working well, we'll fix that. So anyway, so then we have the cleanup song, and then it's time for prep talk. So at the end of cleanup, the kiddies should all be sitting here on this rug right in front of the TV, the mats, okay? And they should be sitting here, sitting down, ready to go. So if you have a helper in here, like a kid, older kid helper, they should be gathering them all to the rug and sitting down. Generally, what we have been doing, and we like to train the children, is to no sitting in the chairs. Now, if we have an adult helper who needs to sit in the chair, that's totally different. But the kids and even the kid helpers need to be sitting on the floor in front of the TV. And they cannot bring toys to the mat. You might have one or two that you as a teacher gets to decide, but as a general rule, we don't like them to have toys sitting on the mat ready for story time. Okay, over here. This is in the 2 and 3-year-old room, obviously, but we've got our red thingy and we've got Prop Talk, okay? Prop Talk is it's object lesson, and it will have a short little thing then you can talk about. This one says to have a puppy. I couldn't find a puppy at the moment, so I have a rabbit because it's cute. Okay, so you'd want to look at this before class starts, or if you have a youth helper, they may want to do it if you don't feel like it, but you know, I'm such a goofus, I like to do that kind of stuff. So, so it says, hold the puppy behind your back. Say, oh friends, I have something so fun that God created. Look at this. Isn't it cute? Oh, who made all the animals, even bunnies like this one? The kids would say, God did. Or my mom, no. God did. He made everything. Let's pretend that we are bunnies and show off the special ways that God made bunnies. And so they might want to like stick ears up. Of course, this says puppies, so they could bark, or they... Maybe that's why they didn't do bunnies, because bunnies don't really make any noise and they don't wag their tail. I'll have you real puppies because this will be later on this month. But anyway, we're talking about all the puppies and they get to act like puppies. You say, God made puppies very special, but he made people amazing and wonderful. God made people to be like him. Show me something amazing about you. And then you're going to let the kids share as many as possible. They can share what's amazing about them. So they have legs for walking, they have hands for praying, a heart for loving, a brain for thinking. Be very sensitive here with this one. We do sometimes have a little girl who her legs do not help her walk. So if she happens to be in here that week, then of course don't say that part. But brain for thinking, mouth for talking, we like to eat, we have taste buds for tasting, you know, all kinds of stuff. And then there's a say with me thing on the front, which is right here. And it'll say together, God made me amazing. And as much animated as y'all can be, then the kids will be excited. And then 4th and 5th graders, 4 and 5-year-olds have more questions, rather than just repeating. And depending on the kids, you might have some 2 and 3-year-olds who can do that too. So say, what is special about a puppy, and which one of God's creation is the most amazing? And that's us, people. Boom, shakalaka. So then you tell your kiddos, look, Prop Talk is over. Friends, how many more squares until Mommy and Daddy come? 1, 2, 3. That's right. We're ready for movie and music. All right. So you will go to, I can't do this, y'all. Select title. And I am so sorry. Look at these crazy pants things. Like the circle wasn't big enough to put the... I fix it for the next time, but I was not going to go fix it. So we're in the beginning. Oh, shoot. That's not the beginning. Anyway, so it's Emily. I don't think this is the right one. But this is Emily, and there's Guy the Bible Guy, and that's Mr. Music. So my favorite. Actually, I like Guy the Bible Guy. This is Emily, and this is Shine. And sooner rather than later, the kids will learn all this song. Like, do, 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 do. Do, do, do. La, la, la. So the kids are all sitting here on the rug. And they're watching and excited about Emily and the Bible Adventure. Okay. I'm going to skip you though, Emily. Love you. Okay, so they learn the memory verses. They do some songs with Mr. Music. Oh yeah, this is Abraham. Okay, so she's talking. She gets her adventure bag. Sort of similar to Blue's Clues, she gets 3 picture passes in the movie that have to do with the story they're learning about. And then they go along and she's like, what do these have to do with the big main question about why does God love me or something? And then they show the Bible app for kids story. And again, this is Abraham, not creation. Click the wrong one. So they hear that one, which you can also play on the Bible app for kids, which is a free app that you can see all the stories. And then you have Claudette and Blinky and Shine. And Blinky's a lightning bug who usually doesn't want to share and he has to learn something. So anyway, then they're like, I wonder what's happening. Then you learn Bible Guide, the Bible guy, and he teaches you your memory verse, which you will also be having in the coloring station. And this one is Psalm 139:14. How you made me is amazing and wonderful. So the kids will learn that with some actions that go along with it. They'll go along and they'll meet. They're going to figure out what's wrong with Blinky. I'm going to go a little faster. Then she's wondering about her picture passes. Then they'll see God the Bible guy, and he usually reveals one of the picture passes and what it means with our lesson. And he teaches the kids a song. It's kind of usually an echo song where they can sing together, and it has to do with our lesson. And then they're going to figure out the last picture pass. And then we pray, and then it's over. So, if this is the same video each week of the month, the kids, if they start to get antsy, you can keep it rolling while your helper sets out their snacks at the tables. And then it's at least kind of in the background for them. I also we'll supplement, this is new with this curriculum. I'm going to have the second, third, and fourth week, I will have, fifth, if there is one, I will have something else that you can do that you can kind of go to the tables while the rest of it plays. Usually the third and fourth week, the kids, especially the ones who are here every week, really get bored with it, even though I know kids love repetition, but keeping them all engaged is slightly trickier. All right, so then you say, okay, kiddos, we're done with our movie and music time. Oh my goodness, we only have two more squares before mommy comes. So picture passes, this is one. If you have a helper, you can have them help with you to do this. Sometimes the kids by this point are done. So if you haven't already had snack time, move them to the tables. And again, if you have a helper, this will be time for the helper to either sit with the kids while you set the snack up, or split up, divide and conquer. Have the snack ready for them, and then you get to put on the Bible Adventure bag and talk about the picture passes. So we actually have the Bible Adventure bags with our picture passes. Oh, and there's a really short strap here that I don't know why. It's a little crazy. Fix that. So picture passes are in here. So first you'll see if the kids remember all 3 picture passes, which they should. And then on the back, it talks about, like there, you can see it says week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, because you're going to say something different about the picture pass each week. So like, it's usually just say with me with the 2 and 3s, like this shows the people. They are amazing. People are amazing. Okay, that's all you say with the 2 and 3s, which I thought was not enough for 2 and 3s. So I kind of asked them the questions that I would ask the 4-year-olds. What is this picture pass? The people. What kind of amazing people do you see on this picture pass? I see a woman, a man, a girl, a boys. Maybe it's a family. Maybe they are teachers and students. They can make up something. So after that, and you talk about all 3 picture passes, then it is story time. And I know, I promise we're almost done. I'm zipping through this, y'all. Okay, so keep the Bible adventure bag away from kids who will use this room during the week, because I really don't want them messed up. So then we're going to flip this over. Oh my goodness, kiddos, we've got one more time before Mommy and Daddy come. And then you're going to grab your story time. This is when you split the kids into smaller groups. You can do boys and girls. You can just count them off. You can do whatever. But you're going to have each of you grab a story time folder. And you're going to come to the table, sit down at the table with the kiddos, or you can sit on the floor, split them up, and you're going to have this big thing that tells you everything you need to know. So it says, week 1, this is what you're going to do. And it says what to do first. You introduce yourself. I'm Miss Gretchen. What's your name? In case you don't know everyone's name, but it's the end of the class, so you should know. Then you can say the question, the answer, and the verse together. So the question is, who made you? God made me amazing. And then the verse, you're going to have learned that with Guy the Bible Guy. It's on the back of the page in case you forgot. And it's Psalm 139:14. How you, that's God, made me, that's me, is amazing and wonderful. Woo! I think that's how it goes. It's been a long time. So then you're going to read the story cards. So you're going to lay them out in order. This is what the order is on the back, okay? So you're going to say, in the beginning, God made the sun, the moon, and the whole world. He made everything. And this again comes from the Bible app for kids, the pictures and everything. And then God made every plant, fish, and animal. They're all so good, but what's the most amazing thing God made? People. God made people to be like Him. We are the most amazing creation God made. So, there's actions that go with it. So, like, God made everything. Hold your arms out to your sides as big as wide as you can. And then God made good things. Pretend to be one of the animals. You know, here my bunny or a grasshopper. People are amazing. High five your amazing friends. So you're going to talk about this, each part of the story, and then maybe even mix it up and see if they can put it in the right order of the story of what happened first and then what happened. And I want to show you real quick the 4 and 5-year-olds. It's slightly different just because there are 5 story cards for the 4 and 5-year-olds. They go into a little bit more detail than the 2 and 3-year-olds. So we've got, in the beginning, and then God made the oceans and everything in them, the fish and the whales, and then He made the land and the trees and the grass and the bugs, and then He saved the best for last. He made people to be like Him, and then after God made everything, He saw all of it was good, and He rested. So they get a little more in depth for the bigger kids. And so you kind of go through that, and them trying to get all of those in order is a little more in depth for those guys. But they can handle it because they're smarty patootie pantses. So then in your packet, you'll grab a coloring thing, which I've got crayon buckets. I'll show you where those are. And they have their little coloring sheet, and it says something different each week. They can color it. They can draw eyes on their people. Here's our verse from Guy the Bible Guy. Here's our question and answer. God made me amazing. And then it folds into like a cute little book thing. So then on the back, it talks about what you can do with your family. And you can go on a little nature walk and learn about stuff. And, it has the Bible app for kids and the Bible.com and stuff to share with your families. So the goal is to be working on this when pickup time comes so that you don't have to remember who's got what to what, and the kids just are working on it and get to just take it out the door and finish coloring it when they get home if they're not all the way done. So that's it. And golly, this was 19 minutes. I'm so sorry. So, thank you so much for helping, and if you have any questions, I'll always be available to let me know. But this should take some of the mystery out of it. And thank you so much. I'll see you Sunday.